Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com. We are back on the Atari 2600. We are going to play a little bit of Imagic's Firefighter. Now, this is kind of one of the lesser-known Imagic titles in a, kind of a family of games that included luminaries like Demon Attack and Atlantis and Cosmic Arc and so on. Firefighter really, I don't know if it's just a little too simple. It's not really generally considered one of the jewels in Imagic's crown on this console, despite the fact that, as you can see, it's got some, fairly fine-grained details to its graphics. And it's a fun little game. I had this one when I was a kid, and it's fairly simple fun. You get your firefighter under the blaze, and you push the joystick up to hose the fire down. There's a little bit of a, kind of a low-level droning sound when you, when the fire still exists, so you have kind of an audio cue that there is still fire to be fought. Don't rely entirely on the visual cues because, somewhat like real firefighting, it may be a bit deceptive. Alright, sir and or ma'am, if you would hurry up. The game doesn't really noticeably ramp up in difficulty a whole lot from screen to screen. What you can do, however, is you can vary the height of the building. And therefore make it so that a spreading fire will be kind of more catastrophic because there's less building for it to consume before you have a real problem. Now, if you notice the fire as it continues climbing, the hapless victim will always stay at least one floor above the fire. Come on, buddy. Not a very demanding game. Not as nerve-wracking as, say, Towering Inferno, which we played recently, and which, kind of the building on fire element reminded me of Firefighter a bit. So I thought I would reacquaint myself with Firefighter and kind of ask myself, okay, was this as fun as I remember it being? Okay, now we've got the fire starting to spread a little bit faster. But that's okay because I'm pretty darn zippy myself. Now you can, I'm playing it a fairly easy way. You can try to rescue the trapped victim before putting the fire out. And I guess that absolves you of the responsibility of trying to put out the fire. But, you know, just from a practical standpoint, and from a gameplay standpoint, you know, you have more to do if you just try to extinguish the fire. Oh. Obviously, you can change the angle of the ladder to do that. And if you're trying to... Hey, pal. Right over here. Oh, you're up there now. Oh, now they're up there. Okay, this is... Now we've got a problem because I screwed around trying to just rescue the person from the building. Okay, now we've got a real problem here. See, this is why I just like to put out the fire. It's simpler. Just leave the ladder where it is. Unlike Towering Inferno, where you have people dying, I guess, presumably of smoke inhalation if you don't get them out of the building in time. This dude will just keep climbing. Okay, that took a ridiculous amount of time versus just putting the fire out. Maybe it was a little bit more nail-biting than the rounds I had played before, but... Take your time. So, there is really no ramp up in difficulty from level to level here. It's very simple game. This would be a, you know, this would have been a game to hand to your little brother or something if he wanted to play Atari with you. Little brother or little sister. And, you know, it really doesn't change appreciably from level to level. And so I think this was... I remember enjoying this game, but I think it was kind of on a level of, you know, this is undemanding entertainment. This is not raising my young blood pressure in any way. You know, if I just want to play a video game and just kind of chill with it, kind of get in the zone and not have to worry about it, this is a very simple game to make that sort of thing happen.